Today on Headline News, secondary education is critical to the schooling of a child, being the bridge between primary and tertiary learning. The challenges working against the objectives of secondary education in Nigeria are crucial as viewed by the Leo Club District 4B to Nigeria.
You don't have enough resources, there are not enough teachers to teach these children. In a class, you'll be so surprised to see 100 and above students in one single class, which there's no way the teacher can, they are not magicians, they can't put in all these things into their heads. We need, if you go to their libraries, it's not well stocked, you don't have the materials that is needed, and a lot of things has changed, or it probably is changing.
From inadequate funding and decaying infrastructural facilities, the need for urgent revival appears fundamental.
Educational system in Nigeria, you would discover that there are a lot that are going wrong, and there are a lot of styles of education. We have the formal, we have the informal. We are here not to do the formal, but well, let me call it a semi-formal style, because we're coming to teach them the normal things they are not going to hear in the class, or the normal things they are not going to be taught in class. It's like a mentorship program. We're here to, instill in them, guide them.
Back in school, teachers never cease to lay the blame at the doorstep of parents.
During our school days, we know what our parents did. Maybe it's because they don't, they are not committed financially. And instead of them to support the school, support the teachers, so that the children will be fine with their studies, we are always very disappointed.
Still, they should try out of no time. Try to create time with your children. Know them, not just from school to home school, there may be nannies. No, try to create time for them, not only material things. Be with them, ask them questions.
Observers believe students' role in development of a nation is realistic if the right values are taught at a tender age.
Movie Gifted Hands by Ben Carson, and he was like showing us how he started, how his mother helped him, the role she played and all of that. You see, children are the future of any nation. Children are the future of a generation. I mean, if you want the generation, if you want our generation, if you want our nation to change, we have to catch them young. He made a phenomenal statement when he was reporting something that happened to his mother. He said, "I saw it in my brain." Children have the capacity to learn. They can unlearn. They are not fixated in their hearts. So when we catch them young and we teach them all they need to know, we are preparing the future for a global increase. So when we talk to pupils, when we encourage them, when we develop their minds, then we are developing the nation as a whole.
Meanwhile, contrary views persist.
The standard of education has gone up. We have so many stakeholders in education. We have the society, we have the teachers, we have the students themselves. They are the raw materials. So we all have to play our parts. In those days, parents played their part, teachers played their part.
Adeshakin is the head boy, Babs Fafunwa Model Grammar School, Lagos. His words for his colleagues and parents.
The movie I watched, Gifted Hands, from like a short biography on Ben Carson. I have just few words to say to my peers, that to be motivated, to be hardworking, and to be determined. Because with these three things, there's nothing they can achieve in life. They can become successful, they can become whatever they want, wherever they want to. Because with determination comes great results. When you're determined to do something, when you're determined to be successful, there's no mountain in this world that they can't break, and there's no mountain that they can't cross over with determination by themselves. So our parents at home, you have to pay more attention to your kids. You limit their TV watching. You make sure they read 4 hours a day.
Government should come to the head of public schools in Nigeria.
Secondary education is unique in the development of a child, as a link between primary and tertiary education, if well exploited, can build tomorrow's leaders today. For Ontv News, John Emmanuel.